Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. Today we have some more HOI4 content for you, and as you can see, it's a little bit different. So for today's video, I wanted to play something new, something different. I like the big mods, I like the consistency. Road to 56, Kaiserreich, Cold War, Millennium Dawn, all of the big hitters, they are fun. But playing too much, it gets repetitive. So I wanted something new and I found this. Daybreak of Teyvat, a mod that puts you into the world of Genshin Impact. I have not played Genshin for 2 years, so there's probably a lot of references I'm gonna miss, but Genshin was fun, and the fact that we can play it in-game is insane, in HOI4 of all places. There are clearly a lot of focuses because a lot of countries have a lot of modifiers, so I'm excited to get into this one. If you guys haven't already, click the like button, click subscribe, and get ready for this one because I've got a feeling it's gonna be insane. Starting off though, I'm gonna play it simple. I'm gonna go for Mondstadt. No, I'm not. That's a lie. I'm going Inazuma. I want Raiden. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so we have an introduction here. It is said that in ancient times, the 7 dragon kings were evil in Teyvat, and then the eternal throne came to Earth. The original man created the continent and made the 3 moon goddesses take turns as monarchs. In the flame era, the world was in chaos and the demons arose. Gradually, 7 gods returned to their thrones and established many kingdoms of Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma, and so on. A few thousand years later, Teyvat was hit by the Canary War. After the resting of 500 years, to this day, the clouds in the sky have been changing and the Great War is about to appear. Here we go. We have like a big info pack about Inazuma. If you don't want to read this, go play Genshin. Literally, it's all there. Starting off, we of course get Sangonomiya as our puppet. Good old little Kokomi. That was hard to get out. Our focus tree is yo! I did not expect it to be this big. Okay, we've got a focus tree and a half. We've got politics, war propaganda, Inazuma's dominion over Sangonomiya. Bro, there is just so much. I could rearmament. Okay, I'm a little bit overwhelmed. I'm just gonna start off with this political. Research-wise, we have swords. We also have tanks. I don't remember tanks being in there, but hey ho, we have golems. Golems are cool. Improved artillery would be crossbows and magic equipment. I like this. This has got custom equipment. This is cool. I really vibe with this. This is awesome. Oh, and we also have bombers. This is lit. I love this. This is incredible. We're already off to a good start. It's important to note as well, we also have new custom resources. So chromium is now our purple stone, which I forget the name of. Like I said, it's been 3 years since I've played Genshin. Go easy on me. We have steel, which is the iron. We have the tungsten, which is the magical stones. Rubber, which is the gel slime. Aluminium, which is wood. And oil, which is our prism energy things from the gacha element. Focusing over here on our decisions, we have political actions, which I'm going to be honest, don't really care about. Wait. Primos. Why is there primos? We have primos? Why do I have primos? Why is there gacha? I don't want gacha in my HOI4 too. I've got 100 million more. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Okay, my primos are my political power. That's okay. I'm okay with that. That's fine. We also have the central bank where we can navigate our income with income per day, stockpile, and so on. And clothes of character. I can change what they look like. Oh my god, there's so much. Okay. I'm overwhelmed. One thing at a time. First and foremost, I need a new outfit. This is a cool outfit, but is it the outfit I want? No, it's not. I want it to change. Please change it. There we go. Got the best portrait. Everything's all groovy now. And it's also important to note as well, there are different people who can take control. So Waratsumi Island, led by Yaimiko, can lead if you go democratic. We have the Goru, who can take over as the commies. We have Mei, who can take over as the fascists. And Kujosara, if you go neutral. Or if you stay to Arcanism, you can stay as the Shogun. There are a lot of things here, and I feel like this is going to be a very long video. So I'm just going to crack on, and I'll see you guys when something interesting happens. And it's finally time for our first piece of action. We've got the Rebellion of Sangonomiya, led by Kokomi, and we are already defending. We have our artillery in flow. We got our ships on the horizon, and I also have this interesting portrait who is enjoying a good old-fashioned T-pose. I love it. This is great. This is fantastic. It's still early access. It's still in development. I can't hate it. I can't slander it. This is fine. This is brilliant. War propaganda. Let's go. Oh dear. So this is good news. We're no longer on the defensive, and it's all thanks to a singular focus. Clear the pirates. By doing this, we have modified our army corruption and removed the Inazuma pirates, which have been plaguing us on the back foot. So now if I go over to my modifier, and here we are, Inazuma corruption 3. It's bad. Can't deny it. It's bad. However, what I will add here is, although it is bad, it is not as bad as it was a minute ago, because all of those were 30s and 40s. So I will happily take that. Slowly but surely, Kokomi is being pushed back, so hopefully she'll be done soon. Sumeru is fine. However, their neighbor Liyue has just completely blown up. They now have a massive civil war. It's Keqing versus good old Ningguang. Took me a while. Versus Shenhe versus Lanyan versus Ganyu versus, I think they're using the Chinese names here because these are names I've not necessarily heard before, but Dadalia, whoever that is, Tartaglia. They're using Tartaglia, and then of course they have I don't know why his name is Elf. Zhao. Zhao is Elf, apparently. But they're not the only one. Mondstadt has exploded into a civil war, too. You know, you got Diluc doing his own thing. The House of Lawrence is being led by Eula. But the Church of Famonius and Barbara are dominating like crazy. Why Barbara is fighting her sister Jean, I have no idea. But, brother, this is mad. Mad. Okay, so I have just discovered a super cool feature, right? So, these guys down here, hold on, let's get their original name up here. Asase Shrine, right? The Asase Shrine decided to rebel. They were coming for me, as well as Sanganamiya and Tsurumi. Now, I just defeated them, thanks to my Marines, and I got an event, and it said, do you want to accept their generals as your own or not? I said, yes. These are my available generals now. I now have Daya, Sapphire, Northland, Ayaka, Yoimiya, Kokomi, Sara, Kazuha, Toma, Goru, Saya, Ayata. Dude, what? This is crazy. Speaking of, Kokomi. Why do I have Kokomi? Oh, because they turned Komi. Never mind. Okay, Kokomi, you can fight for me. That's okay. But the thing is, they're all armored. I can't put the armored guys on my Marine Corps. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to take... You know what? Yeah, I'm going to put Kokomi in, plus because she's water, she gets bonuses, anything to do with hydro, so she can use her hydro power for it, and she has a capacity of 40 divisions, which is fantastic. If I can have 40 Marines in my lot, that would be incredible. So with that, we are now one target down. I'm going to get my Marines in motion one more time under Kokomi, and this time, I'm going to send them down to Tsurumi. We're going to go and deal with Tsurumi. We're going to go clean up Ito, even though I already have Ito on my team. We're going to go deal with Ito. So let's get this done. Let's get the naval ready, and we're going to push. We need to bulk up. Now, again, pause the action. We need to bulk up because you might be asking, oh my god, what happened to Shesnaya? Principle happened. Paimon's a little bit broken in this mod. I should have chose Paimon. Do you want me to tell you why? Oh, it's only because of this. So you mean to tell me that they get Divine Justice is Divine Justice, plus 68 Division Org, plus 68 Recruitable Pop, This is broken, man. If you want me to replay this mod as Paimon, let me know in the comments down below, please. This is going to be awesome. Right, okay, let's continue. I'll see you when we eventually get a little bit of luck going on for ourselves. And in 1944, the world has finally finished our battle. The War of Inazuma is finally finished. We do have Sanganamiya and everyone else. Now, the thing is, I need to prepare, because Principal now has a claim on me. Now, they only have 44 to 122 divisions. Although they have a lot of buffs, that's not a lot of troops. However, they have up to 1,000 ships. Yeah, I need to try and find a way to prepare for that. I think the simplest way to do, which is what I've been planning to do since the war finished, is I'm going to slowly start to build up, go through my focuses, get everything all sorted, get everything all maxed out. And then once that's done, again, just focus on industry, make sure my research is maxed out, do the utmost I can, and then the last step, Gunhilda, Mondstadt. Get these guys as puppets. Same with Liyue. Go after Keqing, make her a puppet. Didn't know that Keqing was a communist. That's news to me. But again, puppet her or Shenhe, who's clearly not Shenhe anymore, and then puppet them, make him a puppet, make a united puppet, all one tag. Get the whole of the 7 god kingdoms under my power as puppet, maybe taking some land here and there, and then we're going to go after principal, because not only are they insane with these buffs that they have like that, because my god, that's horrible, but also on top of that, I was checking the resource map. Brother, what do you mean you have too much of every resource? I get that this is supposed to be like the castle in the sky, but my god, Celestia, calm it down, please. So I'm going to get to it, carry on doing what I'm doing. I'll see you when it's time to go after Gunhilda. I think it's going to be Gunhilda first, or Tartaglia. I haven't decided yet. There's something I need to update you all on. And as you can see, we're at war again. We're at war with Mondstadt. We're at war with Mondstadt and Gunhilda. And if you're wondering why, it was not a deliberate, knowledgeable decision. I just completed INA, remove MOT. I should have saw that the, MOT stands for, maybe Mondstadt. But we've gone to help out, and we've become friends, kind of indirect friends, non-aggression pact with access friends with Knights of Favonius. Sorry, not the Knights, the Church of Favonius. Now, in the pickle of everything, if you guys remember, we've got a T-posing person for our models. Let me try and find a good one. So as you can see, this is very clearly supposed to be Yoimiya, right? Everyone could acknowledge that this is supposed to be, where is she? Yoimiya. Now, if I go all the way over to our new enemies in Mondstadt and Gunhilda, Amber is gunning people down with rifles. This is crazy. Never in a million years did I think I would sit here and see Amber with a rifle. Bruh, what is this mod? Oh dear. I'm going to stick to my guns, keep doing what I'm doing. Naval invade into the north. I'm going to push to get Gunhilda finished, get Mondstadt finished. Church of Favonius is probably going to take them all. If I can't have them as a puppet, I'll have them as an ally, and we'll go from there, I suppose. This is mad. So guys, I think, I genuinely feel like this is it, right? Because as you can see, we're in Chesnaya. If you're wondering why, basically, I was minding my own business, and they decided to declare war on me, and I cannot take back this piece of land unless, and if I do, the game crashes. So that's kind of where we're at. We took over these guys over here. We got rid of the Gunhilda territories, as you can see, and the Church of Favonius reigned supreme. Now, the reason why I say we're nearly over is because Chesnaya is literally about to fall. I'd like to imagine that as soon as I take their capital, it's going to be game over for them. Nope, I'm very much wrong. Never mind. I need to go and take Cryoland. But the reason why I say that is because there's not really much else to do. This is a fun mod. It was fun to explore. There's a lot to see, but there's not a lot to do, if that makes sense, because the only focuses that I have left is one military factory focus, which is completely broken to where if I do this and skip forward a day, it completely nullifies. It doesn't complete this focus. I also have these focuses here, but they're war buffs and personality buffs for the armies, and all these are just going after other nations to expand. So remove leeway. I'm not sure what this one is. Remove Fontaine. Mowing. I'm not sure what that one is. Maybe Sumeru. Remove Eternal Fire. Okay, that's it. And Natlan. Remove the Eternal Snow. Okay, that's going to be Chesnaya. And then after that, Eternal Forever, and you're like, well done, congratulations, you've managed to one tag the game. So aside from that, there's not really much to do. I could go after Principal and Paimon, and that'd be my big bad finale, but by the time I've taken all of the 7 kingdoms, it kind of feels a little pointless. I mean, I feel like this is definitely like a fun gimmick mod. If there is something more to this than what I am seeing, I would very much like you to let me know. But from what I can see, it's more like, haha, fun gimmick, move on type of thing. So let me know if you guys know more of this. I'm going to finish off Chesnaya, and when that happens, I will see you, and we'll see what's what. Also, for some reason, Razor took this part of Chesnaya in a peace deal. Don't know why. I don't have that answer for you. Well, I did say that, this would probably be the last war, but I didn't expect it to end so suddenly. As you can see, we are still at war with Nod Cry. However, Chesnaya's basically done in. They need 0% to cap. They have 0, but then refusing to cap. Now, the reason why is because every time I go past the 1st of March, this game just crashes. Like, it straight up crashes. Look, I'll unpause. I'll let you guys witness it. I'm not going to do a single thing. there's my screen for when I stream Pokemon. Like, the game has just straight up crashed. So I guess with that being the case and us now being reverted back to the main menu, I think it's finally time to call it quits. This has been a fun mod. It's been a fun experience. It's been nice to see Genshin brought to life in HOI4. I just wish that the mod was a little bit more stable. Like, I don't have any other mods attached to this apart from the player-led peace conferences, which is usually compatible with 99.9% of other mods. So maybe that's what's making it unstable. I'm not sure, but this is definitely a good mod. It just needs a little bit more oomph. You know, I need to feel something more important, a goal to accomplish that's more than just one tag the world with your favorite Genshin characters, and and preferably not a mod that crashes every 5 seconds. That would be nice. But it was fun. It was fun. I can't deny it. It was fun. It was cool to see my favorite characters brought to life in HOI4, and I hope the developer keeps doing it. I hope the developer keeps pushing for Daybreak of Teyvat. But for us, that's all we have time for today, so thank you very much for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed, don't forget to, of course, click the like button and or subscribe, share me with friends that grow for the channel, all that fun stuff, and let me know if there's any like cool or quirky mods that you know of that you'd like to see brought to life here in HOI4. Maybe if I like the sound of them, I'll give them a try. But again, that's going to be everything for today, guys, so thank you so much for watching. Again, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, all the best and have a good one. Ta-da!